You know, after the ups and downs that we had this year, the different formation changes, the personnel changes, I'm really happy that European football is almost a guarantee at this point in time. The big question, though, is what type of European football is it going to be? What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please go and drop it a like. Now, today we got our final two matches of this first season, Valencia and Leganes. But before we get to that, we got to show you how we fared up to this point, especially the match versus Sevilla, which is a crucial match in determining if we have a shot at Champions League football this year. And since our last episode, we pulled 10 points from our next 4 matches, getting 3 straight wins on the bounce outside of Real Madrid, Villarreal, Alaves, Real Betis, all going down. But it was very unfortunate that that run came to a halt in the match versus Sevilla. The one match that I needed to come away with a win against, we didn't get a win. We were lucky to get a draw. Samir Nasri getting the goal for Sevilla side in the 72nd minute, and then we needed some really late magic to pull out the draw. Susaye getting a goal in the first minute of stoppage time. So yeah, draw there. And so with those results, we're in 5th place, almost assuredly going to be in Europa League next year, but we're 4 points behind Sevilla. The good news of that is Sevilla has already played their match today, and they lost, opening up a little bit of a gap for us, meaning if we beat Valencia today, we'll be 1 point behind them going into the final match, which, crossing fingers, hopefully we get ourselves 2 straight wins today. Valencia hasn't played that well as of late. They should be a really easy target. Leganes, they are a relegation candidate. Almost assuredly should be a win there. I can't count my chickens before they hatch because I've had relegation teams bite me in the ass this season before, so I just need to throw full strength sides out there, let them do their job, and hopefully come away with 2 wins. So starting 11 isn't going to be changed too much from the last time out. This is how we're going to line up today. Gorka is going to be in between the sticks. Lecue, San Jose, Laporta, and Balenciaga along the back line. Our 3 in the middle will consist of Arasso, Benyat, and Marino. The wingers will be Susaeta and Munayin, and staying up front, John Bautista, who has come on like wildfire as of late. He has now scored 12 goals in 19 appearances, and hopefully get a win today. Like I said, a win puts us within 1 point of Sevilla, all going down to the last match. So cross fingers, hopefully we do well. Let's go kick off and let's see what happens. Basically telling the boys to show me what you got. Let me see what you got, because this is what it's all come down to. These last 2 matches, they want European football. They got European football. But now it's all about the prestige of the Champions League. Valencia do have the ball, but it's a good takeaway, good dispossessed by Laporte, and some great passing. Gets it through to John Bautista up front, slips it underneath the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 to Athletic Club early. Let's take a look at that in the replay. Valencia were very timid in their attack, allowing us to take it off the ball. Laporte up to Benyat, who then fires it up to Bautista, one-on-one with Diego Alves underneath his feet. And it's a goal for the club. And while we are leading 1-0, that honestly was a lucky goal on our part. We've had more of the shots, we've had more of the possession, but we haven't turned that possession into a good amount of shots on goal. So we really need to start doing better with our chances up in the attacking zone and get more past Valencia. It's nice that we got the lead, but we need to keep pushing forward. I mean, just taking a look at the match stats, we've had 60% of the ball. Why can't that be in the attacking half just so we can get the shots tally up? I mean, I can only tell these guys to concentrate for so much, and to concentrate essentially slows the pace of the game down, allowing them to be more thoughtful with their shots and be more mindful of shots on target instead of just shooting it willy-nilly. Unfortunately, the shots tally is still going up. It's a horrible pass from Valencia to clear it out, but now we need to really take advantage of their continuous mistakes. Munayin slips it through to Marino. He's got someone in the box. It's John Bautista with his brace. Bautista making it 2-0 to Athletic Club. And there it is. Like I said, I needed to get that goal to at least feel a little bit more safe in this match. Unfortunately, it's only our 3rd shot on target, so the ratio isn't there. But at least the goals are there, making me a little bit more comfortable. Valencia are in a little bit of a harried state, and we are taking advantage of it. Munayin off of the post. The ref is just letting this time go by. To be quite honest with you, I don't know why. There we go, finally. It is 2-0 Athletic Club over Valencia. We did our job. We got our win. We're now 1 point within Sevilla, which means that we need to obviously come away with a win in the next match in order for us to at least put ourselves in a position of Champions League football. We need to win Sevilla no better than a draw. Okay, now this is interesting because I didn't think this award would have taken place until after the season was over, but John Bautista, who came in during January, wins the Young Player of the Year award, the Jugador Joven del Año here in Spain, making 16 appearances, 13 goals, 3 assists, and a 7.45 average rating. All right, it looks like Leganes are trying to play damage control at this point. 5 at the back, 2 defensive mids, 1 lone striker at top. They are not looking to score. They are looking to try and prevent us from scoring as many as possible. I want to come out and spank Leganes for 3, 4, 5. That would be great. Put ourselves in a position to win. We need to do our job in the first place of winning, and then take a look at what Sevilla are doing as well. Our formation, nothing has changed player-wise, position-wise, role-wise. It's the same exact thing as what we had versus Valencia. So let's just go out, see what happens, and hope for a win. So I threw up the latest scores, and Sevilla are taking on Alaves today, which is really, really good for Sevilla, seeing as Alaves are not that great of a team. We got to hope that Alaves, though, are able to at least muster up the strength to come away with a draw. That's all I'm hoping for. Out to Benyat Marino, who's really doing well at the passing here. Munain to Bautista. Bautista with a very nice curler. 23rd goal of the season. And that is 1-0 to Athletic. And so far we are doing our part by coming away with a lead. We just need to hold on to this lead. And like I said, Alaves need to hold Sevilla to a draw or less. And unfortunately, as I say that, Alaves and Sevilla trading off goals. It's now 1-1 there. We're back up into 4th place. This is going to be one of those nervy times here. 29 minutes now have gone by. The ball over the top. Luciano for... I was about to say, Leganes doing very well to get the ball into our area. Defensively, we need to start closing these guys down. And just a minute ago, Alaves have taken the lead against Sevilla. It is now 2-1 to Alaves as we're coming into halftime. So yes, we got ourselves a lead. Alaves had themselves a lead, but now we just need to see these next 45 minutes out. We're just playing very nervy at this point in time. Boys, I know you could do a lot better. Defensively, they're doing okay. Midfield-wise, however, you need to start playing a lot better. We're not getting the ball into the Leganes area like we should. We've had 11 shots, 5 on target, 57% possession. That's good enough to get ourselves 2, maybe even 3 goals, but only come away with 1 right now is not in our best interest. We need to keep this pressure up. Free kick, top of the box, Benyat into the back of the net. Free kick specialist Benyat. 4th goal of the season. We double our lead. It's now 2-0 to Athletic Club. We are inching ever closer to those Champions League spots. We got 26 minutes left, though, to see this out, to see this result out. Not even 3 minutes later, we're pushing forward with another attack. Lecue into the box. Oh, Bautista off the crossbar, and it's cleared away. Not a bad attempt. Still casually glancing at the scores. There's 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left. Alaves still in the lead. Even if Sevilla score a goal now, they do. Sevilla, in fact, do score a goal, but it's all for naught. They draw. We win. We get 4th place. I don't care. You can make the Arsenal comps all you want. We get 4th place, and we get Champions League football for next year. Get in, boys. We did our job, and Alaves did theirs. Congratulations all around. I'm going to passionately tell them, you have got us into the Champions League. Beers all around. Cervezas all around, whatever. And overall, Real Madrid win the La Liga this year. They say they do the double. I don't know what they did otherwise, because they did not win the cup. Espanyol actually won Copa del Rey this year. I think Real Madrid then won the Super Cup beforehand, so that's why they did the double. We qualify for the Champions League. It is official. Into the Champions League for next year. The board sets the budget 1.1 million euro per week wages, and our transfer budget just under 28 million euros. That's not bad. I feel like we can get somebody in, maybe 2 people in for that cost. So that's great there. Other than that, we get 3.94 million euro for our final position. That's even more money in the bank, getting us out of debt, just slightly out of debt. But overall, hey, what else can I say? Champions League first go around, that helps us out. immensely. I'm probably not going to win it, but hey, it's more money. It's more money that I wanted to have. Now, this one is interesting because I didn't think that there was a category for this, but Bautista has claimed the Máximo Goleador Español award, which I believe is the top goal scorer of Spanish descent, so like full Spanish player, scoring the most goals this year because, well, Messi is Argentinian, so is Suarez, Neymar is Brazilian. So John Bautista scoring 14 goals in 17 appearances, 3 assists. Sergio León in second. Roberto Soldado, the soldier, sitting there in third place. So hey, that's another award that Bautista can add in his very short time here at Athletic Club. So I'm going to go through the other awards that didn't show up on my newsfeed, all the major ones that you need to know about, like the Trofeo Zamora, which is the best goalkeeper in La Liga. Keylor Navas coming away the winner there. Jugador del Año, which is the best player this season, and that goes to Neymar. Messi coming in second, Kevin Gamero in third place. The manager of the year goes to Zinedine Zidane, leading Real Madrid to a league title, with Eduardo Berizzo, who managed Celta Vigo, who did very well this year. I believe they came in 6th place or 7th place. I don't know, but Celta going above and beyond where they should have been. Outside of that, Maximo Goleador, because I already showed you that, John Bautista. The Pichichi, which is the best striker in La Liga, Kevin Gamero, coming away the winner there. 32 goals in this season, which is absolutely amazing. Charles getting 25, and Cristiano Ronaldo with 23. Where did Messi go? I'm actually surprised that Messi did not even make top 3. How many goals did he score this year? Messi only scored 13 goals this season, 20 in all competitions. That is a far cry from the Messi that we know and love. And speaking of goals scored, let's show the final stats for this team this year, and it's a tie at the top. John Bautista and Iker Muniain, though honestly, John Bautista getting the nod because he did it in a lot less time compared to Muniain. He did it in 21 appearances, Muniain 48, getting goals there. Mikel San Jose and Marcos Susaeta also getting double digits with 10 apiece. Raul Garcia getting 9. Most assists for the club. Marcos Susaeta with 11, the only player in double digits, with Muniain getting 9 and Lekue out on the right wing getting himself 8. At best average rating, and I would not have put John Bautista, but he came on like a wildfire since coming in January and has done extremely well, getting himself a 7.33 average rating. The loney Marco Marino with a 7.30 and Mikel San Jose with a 7.28. Now, regarding Marco Marino, I would love to try and bring him in since it didn't look like he was getting a lot of playtime at Dortmund, but you don't know if Dortmund are actually going to use him next season because of how well he did this year. So I'm going to try everything that I can to try and bring him in, but if that's not the case, then I can always try to loan him again, and if I can't loan him in, then, well, that ends that. Guys, that's going to end this episode, and the first season is in the bag. Champions League football, getting that extra Champions League money right off of the bat. Hopefully, that extra stature and that extra money will allow us to attract those big-name Basque players. I don't think we can get somebody like an Antoine Griezmann. Believe me, I would love to get Antoine Griezmann in the club, but it just doesn't think that it's going to be possible. But, you know, other big-name players, maybe a Stéphane Ruffier, the goalkeeper from Saint Etienne, maybe. But Mikel Marino as well, it's possible. It all comes down to how well we will do during the transfer window, and that's exactly what we're going to be showing next time out. So guys, until that time, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, of course, go and smash that like button. It lets me know that you're still interested in the series, and also subscribe if you're new. Comment below on what you thought about this episode, the season as it is right now, who I should be going after in the transfer window. And of course, guys, as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out. Whew, skin of my teeth there. I thought Sevilla were going to nick that in the end, but hey, I'll take it. 4th place.